filming a Q&A over the weekend. At the beginning of the week I was asking you guys to ask me anything on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, and just hashtag AskTM. If you still want to ask questions, still do it, and you know, hashtag and all of that sort of thing, and I can always do another one of these, not a problem. And in the future I might do some more themed ones, but today is literally just a very general ask me anything Q&A. So there you go, this is the first one of these I've ever done, so we will see how I go. Thank you to everyone that asked questions. I hope you like the answers, and I hope they kind of answer what you wanted. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking, zip the lid, and we'll just get on to it. So we split the questions into 3 categories. We've got a beauty category, we've got a wedding category, and we've also just got a general life category. So first question was from Paige Joanna on Instagram, and she asked, what is your favourite concealer? On Tuesday I actually wrote a post about my 3 kind of top concealers and the different jobs that they do. I'll link that below in case you haven't seen it. But I would say my top concealer out of all the ones I've ever tried is probably the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. I know everyone raves about it anyway, but I just think that that is a really good all-round concealer. It's best at covering blemishes, it's quite good at covering your redness. Under eyes it's still usable because it doesn't crease so much. It's not as good as a proper kind of lightening concealer, I guess, but no, I think Collection Lasting Perfection is definitely my favourite. Yeah. Sarah from More Than Adored asked, what is your top foundation from the high street? If you'd have asked me this like 2 months ago, I probably would have said Revlon Nearly Naked. However, I have a new foundation that has completely kind of topped that, and that is the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour Matte Foundation. This foundation is having somewhat of a moment at the moment. Everyone's kind of raving about it. I picked it up and I love it. I'm wearing it today. I've worn it in like my past few videos. It is no doubt going to go in my June favourites in a couple of weeks. But I do really love this foundation. It just has such nice coverage. It mattifies as well, which is amazing, but it doesn't look too matte. And it doesn't feel heavy. It's high coverage, medium to high coverage I would say, but it doesn't feel like a medium high coverage foundation. It still feels very light, which I like, and it lasts hours as well, so I really like that. And that'll probably, if you get any foundation from the drugstore, get that one. Can you recommend a day moisturiser for combination oily skin? This is something I have been battling with for years. Sorry, this is from Amber on Twitter. Yeah, this is something I literally struggled with for years, and years, to the point that I just wasn't using a day moisturiser. But recently I found the best one I've ever tried, which is the Body Shop Seaweed Mattifying Day Cream. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. Either that one or La Roche-Posay Effaclar Matte. That's also like a mattifying moisturiser. If you have oily skin, definitely look for a mattifying moisturiser. In need of a daily shampoo that isn't going to dry out my hair. I don't wash my hair daily because it is so thick and there is a lot of it, so it would just drive me nuts. However, one that I would recommend for like a daily kind of go is OGX have a coconut water shampoo and coconut conditioner that goes with it. That's quite lightweight and it's really nourishing because it's like all coconut watery and stuff like that, so definitely give that a try. If you've got sort of thick heavy hair like me, then I would go for some of the Dove hair therapy ranges because that is so nourishing. It's so nice. I don't think it really matters how much you use it. It is just very nourishing. My only thing is it might be a little bit heavier on if you've got fine hair. So yeah, one of those 2 would be great. Sorry, that was from Beth, who was on Twitter as well. Beth also asked, can you recommend a natural foundation that covers blemishes but doesn't feel heavy? I would go back to the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour Matte Foundation. That has really good coverage, but doesn't feel heavy at all. It literally feels so lightweight, but it has amazing coverage. It's awesome. If you want something more suited for summer, then I would either go with the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturiser. It's a little bit more expensive, and you kind of have to build the coverage up more than you would say the L'Oreal Infallible foundation, but it is really good once you kind of build it up. Or the Bourjois CC cream is also quite a good coverage summery base. from Claire from G is for Gingers. What is your favourite summer nail colour? I actually filmed a video on this last week, I think, so I'll link that below if you haven't seen it. But basically I like bright nails in summer. I don't really want to go for pastels too much. I'm not a fan of neons. I just like bright colours, so bright blues like this. I like bright yellows, I like kind of bright oranges, bright pinks. Anything bright in summer is definitely a hit for me. Usual colours as well, bold, yeah, bold and bright colours are probably what I would say. Essie Splash of Grenadine is one of my favourites. I also like Essie Mojito Madness, and this is one of the 17 gel colours in Azur Amore, I think, and I love this as well. So yeah, those kind of bold and bright. Has also asked, how do you keep your hair looking healthy on holiday? One thing that I use all the time when I'm on holiday is a hair oil. The one I used last year a lot was one from VO5. I can't quite remember the name of it. But if you type in VO5 hair oil, it usually comes up straight away. So that one was really, really good, and it stopped my hair looking kind of like dry and sort of sea salty or kind of heat damage, swimming pool damage, all of that kind of palaver that you get in the summer. That really helped. Any hair oil will probably really do the trick. And moving on from beauty, let's go into wedding. As you guys know, I got engaged during Easter. And I'm getting married next September, so September 2016, so all very much in the planning process at the moment, which is so much fun. So yeah, so a couple of you asked me some wedding questions, so let's get into it. First one was from Amber, and she said, what is your favourite part about the wedding planning process, or wedding planning so far? I don't know if this counts as wedding planning, but probably telling people that we were engaged has been my favourite part so far. Just seeing people's reactions and faces and getting like all those cards. We had a little engagement party as well. That whole process was so much fun, and I really, really enjoyed it. If you want to kind of be politically say actual planning part, I really like looking around venues. I think that's probably my favourite thing so far. Looking around venues was quite a lot of fun. Choosing venues to look at was quite good fun, and it was kind of like the biggest thing we've done so far. I haven't looked at wedding dresses yet, so I'm sure if you asked me this in about 4 months time I would say wedding dresses, but so far it's probably been the venue. I really, really like picking out the venue. Paige from Paige Joanna has asked, what style of wedding dress are you going for? I'm going to be quite vague about this just in case a certain someone looks at it, and also I'm kind of I don't want many people to see the dress before the day. The people that are coming with me dress shopping are my mum, my fiance's mum, and my best friend Amber, and then I'm also doing like another day with a couple of other people that want to come, but that probably won't be like the main event. That'll probably just be like a fun thing. But so I'm quite secretive about the dress. There is one designer that I really, really like called, I think it's Sophia Tolley. I really like her designs. I want to go for like an all over lace kind of number. I don't want anything big and poofy. I don't want anything completely strapless. I want some strap kind of to it. And I don't really want anything that's up here. So yeah, kind of all over lacy, not too, I kind of like the fit and flare type of thing. So, you know, did that answer the question? I don't know. I don't know. Ask me again in 5 months when I've picked it. Paige has also asked, what wedding planning things have you found most stressful and most fun so far? So as I said, most fun has probably been venue shopping, but I guess as well I've really enjoyed kind of looking at Pinterest and picking and choosing things that I really like and things that I don't like, so I'm getting more of an idea, which is good fun. But yeah, so that would kind of go with the most fun bit. The most stressful bit so far, this is going to sound really weird, but probably finding invitations I like. I'm getting really annoyed because I haven't found any that I really, really like. We've got someone at the moment making a sample for us. Actually, we have 2 people making samples for us at the moment to see if we like them. And I kind of ordered free samples online of other ones, and we kind of know in general what we want. It's just finding someone that does that, and I'm finding that very stressful. Even though the invites probably aren't going to go out until next year. I mean, we've already done our save the dates, so the invites aren't going to go out till next year anyway, but I'm trying to get it all, I'm being very organised and trying to get everything in place and stuff like that. So yeah, that's probably been the most stressful bit so far. Moving on from wedding, let's hop into the live questions. There's just a couple more, so bear with me. What is your favourite thing about working in London? This is from Paige Joanna as well. I feel like I work in London but I don't live in London. I live down on the south coast just outside of Portsmouth. I feel like I get the best of both worlds. I get to have that London career and the London working life and the opportunities that come with that, and also that lifestyle. Like I still get to go out for drinks with people after work and everything is like on your doorstep, but I also get that part where I get to come home and chill and I'm not in a city. I'm kind of like in a town, like half in the country, and I just get that really chilled weekends and evenings. I haven't got all that hustle and bustle, which I like, and I think I do get the best of both worlds in that aspect. From Sarah from More Than Adored again, she said, what are your favourite blog reads? I'm actually starting a new series on my blog which is hashtag Sunday Spotlight, where every Sunday I'm going to put the spotlight on a blog that I really like. Last week was actually Sarah from More Than Adored. She has an amazing blog. I will pop that link below. I'm also really loving, there's one today that I've already forgotten the name of. I'll put that around here somewhere when I've remembered it. I'm more kind of YouTubing at the moment than reading blogs so much, I guess, and I love YouTubes. I love Rachel Loves, I think she's hilarious. I love I Covet Thee, her blog is great too, and Hello October's blog is awesome. Paige Joanna has a really good style blog. I absolutely love her style, so check her out. What else? What comes to mind? My top ones at the moment. Georgia from Teacups and Makeup asked on Twitter, what would be the first thing you'd buy if you were given 20 grand? This is a really hard one. Half of me thinks I should be really sensible, spend a little bit and put it in savings so that like we can deposit on like our next house, start saving for that, or buy a new car. The other half of me says I want to take 2 grand of it and go shopping, get an entirely new wardrobe. I want to take another 5 grand and go on a really good holiday. Take my parents on like a really nice holiday, something like that. It would probably be, I'd probably do a really good holiday, do some shopping and then put the rest in savings, you know, sensible things like that. The last question, I cannot remember who asked me this question, I'm really sorry, but it is the best and worst thing about being a cat owner or owning a cat. I'm going to start with the worst thing, because I'm just going to get that out of the way. You guys know that we had 2 cats, 2 brothers called Fred and George. The worst thing is a couple of weeks ago, I don't think I've actually said this out loud anywhere on social media or anything like that, but George was unfortunately run over a couple of weeks ago, and he died on impact. So we are down to a 1-cat household, which is being really tough. Very emotional because he was only like 9 months old. He was very much a mummy's boy as well, so it just not very good. I'm a worrier when they were going outside anyway. I was always worrying anyway, trying not to be too anxious about it, and then the worst thing is having that worry come true. Cats go out and they go off and do their own thing. If you have dogs, you go out with them, like you take them for a walk, you're there. Cats, you can't go with them, like they go off on their own and you don't know what they're up to, so I worry, and that's the worst thing. And when the thing you worry about the most actually happens, trying to get over that and move on from that is awful. And overshadow the best thing about it, which is the fact that both Fred and George have such amazing little personalities. Yeah, Fred is very entertaining. He's so curious all the time. He's got such a lovely little personality. He cuddles up with us in the evenings. He goes out on his own, so he's still independent, but he checks in every like 10 minutes, and if he can't find me when he comes in, then he comes to find me and he's going meow 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 meow. They are really good company. So that's it. That's all the questions for today. If you have any other questions, I mean, comment below, comment on the blog, go on Twitter, Instagram, any of that, and I will do another one of these. If you want to see a themed one in particular, so one just about cats, one just about wedding, one just about beauty, again, let me know and I can do that for you. Again, thank you to everyone who asked questions. Any posts or anything I've talked about in here, I will link down below for you. If you liked this, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all again on Monday.